Alright, welcome to part 7. So part 6 is pretty quick. I'm going to do part 7 same day. So, the egg's labeled number 7. Make sure you're opening the correct eggs. Now I think there's a few more pieces on here than there were in the other set. Okay. Remember, dump everything out. Otherwise you could screw yourself. Right, and here's what I have so far for the car. This is the current Batmobile. It's looking quite lovely. Okay, so let's separate the pieces real quick while I'm here. Now it looks like I'm getting ready to do the wheels, or some of the wheels, possibly. I'm not really sure. So we're going to separate pieces right now. Now, because these are only my first videos, if anybody actually watches this through to the end, can you give me some pointers on the parts of this build I should actually record, or if I should edit, or cut parts out, or just leave the whole build here? I don't know if anybody really wants to see the whole thing. I've never made YouTube videos before, so any advice would be great. Please don't be jerks in the comments. Like I said, I don't expect really anybody to watch it. I'm just doing it kind of for fun. But, you know, any advice on what to cut out, or if I should only, you know, put certain things on there and less of me talking. You know, I was thinking about doing, as I was doing the Lego build, to do some sort of commentary on movies or something, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe we can talk about that sort of stuff. You know, that actually might not be a bad idea. So I'm going to try that for this particular video. So I dumped out these pieces, and as soon as I get these laid out, I'm going to start the build. And while I'm building this build, I'm going to talk about who they think should play Batman. Should they keep Robert Pattinson, or should they make a new Batman? I don't know. And now that I'm thinking about this, I shouldn't say this because I might give spoilers away for other movies, so we really can't talk about other movies. Uh-oh. If I start talking about Superman and asking people if they like it, or telling you whatever, I might lose viewers just to that. So, forget that idea. That would be for a review. Anyway, so, if anybody knows any good builds for Legos, I really wanted to do a Harley Quinn. Unfortunately, I was looking at the Lego sets, and they don't have much for DC, except for Batman and a few Superman things. If anybody knows where you can get, like, a Flash or any of those, that would be great to put in the comments, because when I actually went to the Lego store, they told me they didn't actually even make them now. So it's one of those things where it's like, I really want to do it, and how am I supposed to do it if it doesn't exist, you know? But I was thinking that maybe I could build one from scratch. So if anybody knows, like, has like their do-it-themselves Flash that they made instructions to build themselves, that would be really cool. If not, that's okay too. So let's get on to the next section. I separated all the pieces, as you can see right here. I have everything separated. Okay, nice easy piles. So now we're going to start building this. Alright, so first part, onto these little round guys with the squares. Alright, so let's get this done. See how fast we can do this. We're going to try to do this part fast, because it's usually taking me 30 minutes to do these long ones, but let's see if I can do it faster, okay? So, I need 4 of these little hook guys. Two of those, and 8 of those. So how do I do this? So I take these little hooks like this, and I put these across. Alrighty. Oh, I did these wrong. See, this is why I can't rush. Can't rush. Okay. Okay. And this goes like this. This was a little confusing for me at first. Okay. But now I got it. So we're using all these to make 2 of these little guys, as you can see there, and there's on the back. Okay. And then we're gonna pop open the Batmobile again. Ah, this looks like the seats. So that's what these little hooks are for. Yep, these are the seats. You pop that in 1, and you pop it in 2. And they swivel forward and backward, but who knows what else they're for. And then you got the 2 little bats. These are kind of cool. I thought these would be little Batmen, but these just go in the engine. So these go next to the engine block. Where the heck do these guys go? I feel like they go right there, but I can't really fit it on the thing. Wow, these are a little annoying. I feel like these are going to fall out the minute I start displaying this car. They're literally held on by one little thing, and nothing else is going to hold them in. See, I don't like this. This I don't like. See how this is in there? It's being held by one little thing, and it could wiggle, you drop it, and God forbid I put something on top of that, and it falls out. It's never going to get it back in. Okay, so now I need 2 of these little guys, the tubes, 2 tubes, and 2 of these. So now, take this, and I pop that onto there, and I take the tube, it's like a little muffler type of thing, and I gotta get 2 of those. Okay, and in. And then we're going to take those and pop them in over here. These things just go in everywhere. Okay. And so far, we're doing pretty good tonight. We're only going to do 2 parts tonight. I'm a little tired. And then I need little clamps like this. And then 1 of these. Now, which one do I need? I need this guy. So I take this. I put it on top here. Like so. And then this. Just gonna go there, I guess. Huh. Interesting. I don't know if I put that in the right spot, but hopefully I did. Okay. I'm dropping stuff all over the floor. This is the comedy hour of Lego building. This is what happens when you build on a tiny little table. Alright, so then you got 1 of these, a triple, and a double. I'm going to take that, put that there, and I've made these before, where these end up turning into a nice little build for that. And then this, I have no idea where that goes. Oh wait, I see. It goes right here. Wow, these go on very loosely. I don't know how these are going to stay on. that. Like that. Ugh. I do not like how those go on. But anyway, I gotta build a bunch more of these. So let's see. Let's build all these. So I need 4 of these. Two, 3. Oh, wait, there's more here. 4. Alright. So, I gotta do the same thing for these. So this is gonna be boring. And I'm just gonna put these on there like that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. A little 4 of these little pieces right here. And all these are going to go on here, which I do not like. I do not like this at all. I feel like they're just going to fall off. Oh, wait. This is what I forgot to put on. I forgot to put on something. I put on the back piece. Okay, so that's going to go like that. Almost forgot. Okay, so maybe that'll clip on it. Who knows, right? No. 3 and 4. Okay, so let's see here. Mm. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I do not like how these go on here. But what am I supposed to do, right? And I need 1 of these and 1 of these. So I take that and that, and it goes like this again. And I take that. Okay, I'm going to turn it around. That's going to clip onto that. Alright, and now I got to build the other ones again. So, again, not too terribly hard. Very tedious. Same pieces over and over. And I feel like once it's on the shelf, it'll be okay. But I have birds, and I'm worried that like the bird's going to hit it, knock it over. Who the hell knows what's going to happen, right? That one. 4. And then 5 is right there. So now we gotta put this on here, just like the other one. Now we gotta do these again. Since we did it for that side, we gotta do it for this side. This is really moving along. I've got to say that after the first 5 packs, it was a little difficult, but now I'm starting to get the hang of it, so he's just going to get it much easier. And I'm kind of anticipating what I need to do on each side now. So now, if it goes upside down, no, okay. Put these in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we've got we're getting there. We've got the base sides of the car done. I don't like this. This is the one thing I don't like so far, because sometimes you put them on, they're a little loose, and other pieces hold it in. But I've got these 4 pieces here, and these 5 pieces here, and 5 pieces here. And look how much they wiggle. They're being held on by one little Lego. If I barely tap it, the whole thing's going to come off. So hopefully something will hold those in at some point. I'm hoping that's what the top little grooves are going to do, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's ever going to be in solidly. But I could be wrong, so hopefully it will be. Okay. See, I'm already knocking them out. So, guys, just so you know, this particular build, I'm already having issues with, because these pieces do not want to stay in. Okay. So, hopefully, they stay in now. I'm trying to get them to stay in, but I don't know if they will. Okay. So now, I've got to take this long piece right here. So 1 to 1. And this is going to go into the back hole over here. I don't know how far in it. Oh, it doesn't go in very far at all. Okay, I think that's for the back engine. I'm not positive. We're going to find out. So now I've got to take these 2 pieces and combine them somehow. Don't know how these combine. They're not going together. Oh wait, I got it now. They go together like that. And I'm going to take this red guy, put that in the middle. So we're 2 pieces together. Make sure those holes are lined up. See the holes right there? Make sure they're lined up, because that would have gone together in any direction. So I could have ended up with that and that not lined up. So you got to be careful with that. And then on the outside of this, you're going to put the circles, because that's all this is. So you're going to take these little curves, and you're going to put it around this piece. So this looks like it's going to be the rear engine where the fire comes out, I'm assuming. I'm not positive. So you got those on there, nice and smooth. And the next step, it's telling me to pop it on. So we're going to do that. Okay. And then after you pop that on, it's telling me to take this giant hubcap thing and put that on. So I'm going to do that next. Now it spins, so I don't know if it's supposed to do that. So, as you can see, you gotta be very careful. This goes on here, and there. As you can see, this is staying, but I'm still a little iffy on it. Okay, now we're building the rest of the engine section. So, we're gonna find this piece right here. Beautiful piece right here. Okay, and we're gonna get these little wonky looking thing. It's a little plastic wonky thing. Now this, again, make sure you put these on the right side up, with the certain things up, certain things down. So you can push these 2 together like this. And then you need 8 of these. So on 8 of these, you're going to put 8 of these things. So you're going to hook this up, and they're going this way. See how it's turned that way? Okay? And you need 8 of those. And make sure you put the levers on the right way. You don't want to put them on wrong and then have to redo the whole thing. So I've got to do 8 of these, and this will be the end of this package almost. So not so terrible. And I've got 5. That's 6. I got 7. And I've got 8. Okay, so I've got 8 of those. Now this is interesting. These, you have this part goes like this. Make sure this part's facing down. Okay, because these are going to get hooked up and it's going to form an engine. So you're going to basically take these and snap them on, making sure this part's down and this is up. And you're going to go all 8. Now it's not really important to make sure they're on straight when you first do it because they do move. So once you put them on, you know, you can put them on however you feel like it. And if you look at what I'm doing here, this is also why you need to keep them on the way I put these on the way I said, because these need to close like this. Okay? Not all the way, but you see how it enables them to close straight? So by having them that direction, it enables you to keep them straight up and down. Okay? And then after doing that, you're going to take this piece, pop it right on to here with the other thing, and you push it all the way in. Okay. And again, as I'm going to do that, those other things are coming loose. And then you can take these, 2 of these, and you start putting them in with the flat side in. So, take one, push it in. Then you take the second one, push it in. And that, after you do that, that is what holds these in place. So now you take these, and you just push them. See? And the good thing is these are on swivels, so if it's not perfectly straight, it's okay. And again, if it moves, they can move a little, see? It's fine. Oh, wait, look, they go right back into place because they swivel, see? And you can just get it to look. So when it's on your shelf, you might bump it here and there, and you might mess it up a little bit. It's not a big deal, you know? So you could choose to glue that on there, so that way they stay in place, but you could mess it up if you put glue on there, and then it'll be visible. Or you can leave it unglued. Now, the advantage of it being glued, stay perfectly in place. It'll always look good. Disadvantage, you can mess it up. No glue, you'll never mess it up, but it could move a little. No big deal, right? Okay, so that is it for part 8. Part 7, we're going to do part 8 tomorrow. Thank you, and have a good night.